We're back with some of your favorite opinions.
Welcome back to Dale and Amanda. Today we're actually going to do something a little different. We're actually going to go over our 10 favorite content creators that actually inspired us to start doing content creation ourselves and just documenting our adventures and, what's going on with us. So a few of them are me and her both watch the same people, and then we have a few that I watch and the few that she watches. Not all of the content creators that we watch are Disney content creators, but we'll mention,
even YouTube specific.
Even YouTube specific. Some of them
are both
TikTok, Reels, Shorts, and but we'll let you know where to find them. Starting off, me and Amanda are pin collectors, Disney pin collectors, and we like to watch pin content and find out what's coming up and all that fun stuff. So we found WDW Kevin. He posts daily, and this is one of our routines. When we come home and we're eating dinner, we'll sit there and we'll watch WDW Kevin, and he plays pin games in the parks and takes us shopping and shows us the new merchandise, and he's posting daily, so it's the newest, greatest thing that's out there.
He was on YouTube originally. He just pin traded, and we loved watching that because we really like to pin trade in the park. So just watching somebody walk around, he posted once a week, if that, but mostly TikTok. Like, he had moved away from YouTube, and one day we were trading in Hollywood Studios in Sid's. They used to have a place where you could sit and trade in there with your big books. And he came in, and so we got to meet him. Waddell didn't know who he was at the time. I, of course, was fangirling over here because that's one of my favorite TikTok creators. So I was like, that's Kevin. And he's like, I don't know who Kevin is, but okay. And we talked, and Dale was like, we watch you on YouTube, even though it was TikTok that I watched him on. And he was like, we don't get on YouTube anymore. Like, really? He was like, that's great. Like, he was like, I need to get on there more. And on his TikTok, after he left Sid's, he was like, I traded this pin with a professional pin trader. And when I tell you, that made my day. I was like,
head expand. And
and then right after that, he started doing more content on YouTube, and then now he's gotten to the point of, since December, posting daily. And I love the ones that post daily. Shout out to you, because I know you're tired, and I know that's insanity,
exhausting,
but I love to come home, and you are the reason we pay a lot of money for Hulu Live and don't watch it.
So he pin trades. He plays games on the pin boards. He does resort stays and shows you the different resorts around Disney World. He goes to Disneyland and shows us stuff there as well. So, hey, give WDW Kevin a follow. He's very entertaining and makes you feel like you're part of the family.
And like, along with the pin trading, we also found one of Dale's, it's my favorite too, but he had it on his list, the Disney and Days Out. They travel to Disneyland Paris because they live in the UK. And so they have their pass holders there, and they go there and pin trade. They also go to pin events in the UK. They've come to Disney World once, and I think they have another plan to come back soon. But we love watching them. They're great. It's Ollie and Tony. He and his wife, they pin trade, and they have their kids with them. Really fun, really informative, and it's fun to get to see a lot about Disneyland Paris. So that's another with the pin trader groups.
The next person we watch is Elizabeth Ever After. She posts once a week on YouTube, usually Sunday, right?
Yeah, most are usually Sunday or Monday.
And then daily content on Shorts and TikTok. So Reels, Shorts, TikTok. Elizabeth Ever After. she does pin trading. She goes to the parks, tries new snacks, lets us know what's
some events.
coming
She even
up,
does her
does
little
events.
everyday yap session type things.
Sometimes she'll just carry you along
Yeah.
for a day of sitting in the floor and organizing her pin collection, and we're about that. I mean,
and you feel like you know she and her husband because
yeah,
you know they
her husband will
talk.
join in. And,
Kind of the same thing with Jordan. It was Jordan Sleek, but she's gotten married since, so it's Jordan Slothin. And
yep, Jordan.
we love
Slothin.
watching her. She was like the Disney 9 to 5 girl.
Yeah.
She worked from home at the time, and she did the parks from 5 to 9. So 9 to 5 and then 5 to 9. I was backwards, but and she would like show herself get ready to go to the park and all that, and she did this most day, every day. Her husband's a firefighter, so she would do that on the days that he wasn't with her. Sometimes he's with her. Anyway, she wasn't necessarily a pin trader. She liked to open some blind boxes here and there, but she liked to hunt the viral merch, sweatshirts, whatever, which she has caused me to spend a whole lot of money and a whole lot of time trying to find something. So yeah, she did that, and she would also do snack stuff, whatever. She quit her job. It's been a year now, and
just had her 1
she
year
quit her 9 to
anniversary.
5, and she's full-time content creator, YouTube, everything. If it's there, she's on it, and she's gotten a lot of. I remember watching her when she got her first like promo little kit. Like I think it was, it might have been Stony Clover. I think it was, and she just cried.
Super excited.
Yeah, so excited. But now she has a management team.
Yeah.
All that. It's crazy. But anyway, she's one we love to watch. I watched her before Dale, and then now Dale's gotten to where he really watches her. And she's one of those that does just yap, get ready with me yap sessions a lot, and repeats herself 100 times. And you know what? I'm for it because I'm the same way. So I like to turn her on in the background and eat dinner or eat lunch at work and just listen to her yap, So.
And so give Jordan a follow. The Dapper Danielle. I mean, if you don't know who the Dapper Danielle is, I mean, what are you doing? Dapper Danielle, she goes to the park, Walt Disney World. She has like just a knowledge base of Walt Disney World history that is just amazes me. She's even wrote books about it. So check out.
I think she's got 2 books out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's an artist. She has her little catchphrases that everybody knows, and that's her stuff. And she's got her own Spirit jersey. So, the Dapper Danielle. Go check her stuff out. She's great. Let's jump to the other side of the country real quick. We got Isabella and Pedro. So out at Disneyland, Isabella and Pedro, they pin trade. They go to the parks, take us along for snacks,
festivals, mostly pin trade and festivals. Yeah.
So
we've got to watch them slowly.
Yeah.
We've gotten to watch them build
start
up
from nothing,
a fan base.
and they're just out there doing it.
Yeah.
They're not professional, this, that, or the other, but they're out there doing it. They've got their camera and they're out there making content and bringing us along, and that's what I love. They're just good, wholesome people and having a blast and sharing it with us.
They'll do games as well, like little pin trading games. They're always fun to watch, So a lot of times I don't do it, but I see a lot of people on Facebook that follow them, that they play the games along with them at home, because if they're looking at a pin board, you can kind of do it yourself and try to find your own pins that you're like a bingo or something like that. So that's really kind of fun that I see people do. The other ones that I feel are a lot like Dapper Danielle, that do you even really like Disney if you don't know these people or follow these people, is Princess Shannon and Nick. Because Shannon and Nick are well known in the pin community, traders. That's mostly what they do is pin trade, and go to events and stuff
At
like
Disney
that.
World and Disneyland.
Yes, both sides. They're great to watch. They don't do a lot of, yes, they are on YouTube, but it's not a lot of long form content. It's mostly short. He will put something on if they do like an event. He'll do like a POV of his table at a pin event, so you can watch what goes in and out and who he trades with and kind of how he trades. Super nice. If you ever see them in the park, I'm sure they're great, because I've seen interactions with people and I can't wait to see them. There's several of them, that I want to see, and I've only met just a few, so they're on my list to meet.
Yeah, Princess Shannon. Yeah, look them up.
Princess Shannon, and then her husband is Nick, and he'll always be with her.
Yep.
She's gotten to where she gets promotional stuff too now, and she goes to some events invited by Disney and Universal, so we've gotten to watch that happen with her, and that's pretty cool too. And then there's these crossovers sometimes, like Jordan Sothen, who, like I said, I've watched, and I watched Shannon, were both invited to the new Descendants movie. They had a get together where Disney invited them there, and they had to go into teams and do like this scavenger hunt. They had dinner, they got to go on this like little tour thing, and that was kind of a crossover for a lot of my Disney creators. Were right there together, so it was kind of cool to see it.
And then sometimes you'll see Nick and WDW Kevin trading with each other at Epcot under the breezeway. So you'll see them in the background of each other's videos, and it's pretty neat. It's like a little Easter egg. You say, oh, there's so and so-and-so's video. So, and
there could be a lot of, just from what you hear, there could be a lot of drama with people in that kind of pin community, and it can
under
be
the
kind
breezeway.
of cutthroat, which is actually hilarious. But it is, and people are weird. But anyway,
so that's why we follow the ones that don't incite the drama.
These are
the cool, chill people that will
and they're
help you out, and
and very they teach you, and they're kind.
Yeah.
They're kind to the people who come up to them and want to talk to them and that kind of stuff.
So one of our OG people that we started following when we first started going to Disney was we found the Leffersons. They would get on YouTube and they would talk about their recent trips. Their husband and wife team, they're teachers, and they travel to Disney. They would do some pins. They wouldn't actually go to the pin boards and show you that, but they were just vlogging their family vacations and bringing us along for that.
They're pin collectors.
But they are pin collectors, yeah.
And then they would buy like the pin blind boxes for their collection, and then they would do like unboxings and stuff like that. And then they do like some little subscription boxes for the Disney that people have put out, their Disney boxes, and they would get those every now and then and open them. She's just recently gone on a cruise, her first cruise.
She is a Disney
she's a vacation
planner.
Yeah, just I think within the last year or two.
Yep.
And she recently did a cruise for the first time, and so if you're interested in anything like that. Also, WDW Kevin, he has started going on some cruises.
Isabella and Pedro.
Yeah, actually several of them have started going on some of the cruises. And that's been fun to watch because we've not been on one, and we've kind of been interested in it. So it's nice to watch them, the people that we're interested in the same things, to go on these cruises and, see if it is something we want to do. And like so far, it seems like something we would like to do.
Yeah.
There's a couple of new ones that I've started watching. They're not new to YouTube, but new for me. TikTok and YouTube. It's been probably the last few months that I started watching them. But Madison Pratt and there's Brianna Woodbine. Brianna's husband is on, Corey, I think's his name. He's on with her a lot too, and I've just gotten to where I like to watch them. They are out of state pass holders, and she lives off on the East Coast. So I think it's Connecticut. I love to watch it because she'll do weekend vlogs. She'll be like, follow us for the weekend. And they'll go places in New England that are just so pretty and really neat. I like to watch her do that. And that's just totally outside of the Disney stuff. But, you know, they bought a new house. And so you got to see all that kind of stuff with them. And, again, they go to Disney probably like we do, every other month, every couple of months, something like that. They try. And the same with Madison. She's married as well, but you don't see her with her husband as much. But she does go too. She goes with her mom some, and out-of-state pass holders, and that's fun to watch too, to see kind of how they navigate their trips as well, and what do they do. And so like I said, they've been really fun to watch. Then like outside of that, that's like all
our non-Disney persons,
the Disney ones. But our non-Disney ones is, so back when TikTok really started up several years ago, I started watching Summer Ford, and I feel like she's a creator that most people know if you're on TikTok, especially a girl. Summer Ford, I started watching her when she was still in high school, from Alabama. She has since had two daughters. She's graduated from Auburn and graduated from pharmacy school. Now she's got her PharmD, and she is soon to be married, and they're building a house in Alabama.
Her main content is just her daily vlog.
Just daily vlogs. She used to start, when she was in high school, she would go to TJ Maxx. She and her mom would go to TJ Maxx and Hobby Lobby and Target. And they would come home and just be like, oh, look at my haul, you know, and go through it. And then she would get little packages from like different boutiques, like Willow Tree and stuff like that, would send packages, and she would do unboxings and stuff like that. And just as she moved to Auburn to go to school, and, you know, still did her content. She would show herself get up in the morning and get ready for school. And then when she had her daughter, she brought people along with that. You know, full-time mom, you know, and in pharmacy school and stuff like that. So I've just followed her for so long, and she's a calming presence. She's not, you don't hear anything bad about her. She's not one of, you know, you always just hear good things about her, and I really like her. Another one like that's Chloe Holiday that I like to watch.
So you'd say Summer is one of your comfort creators.
Yes.
You can just watch her, and it brings comfort to you.
You know, not that we think this is gonna get big and do anything for us. We're really doing it for fun and just for us, but and really something to do. She's kind of like what made me think, you know, this would be kind of fun, whether it does anything or not. It's fun, you know. We could talk about things, and maybe we help somebody out. Maybe we help somebody out in the park. Maybe we, you know, give you an idea of somebody to watch. You know, take up your time.
A couple of my non-Disney creators that have really inspired me to want to even try this was the Time Teller, Jory Goodman, and he's got a second channel, Wheel and Watch podcast. So he's a watch content creator, like wristwatches, and he has a couple of cars. He's really into the automotive stuff, and talks about it, brings us along, and part of it, he just talks to you like your family. He wants you to succeed. So, and he just says, hey, sometimes you just got to step out and try it. Believe in yourself and do it.
And because Dale watched these guys that he's about to talk about, I've, of course, listened to them in the background for a couple of years now. And so I feel like I know these people too, just by watching or just listening. You know, I know a lot. So.
And Then we've got Guy Wozniak. He had a watch channel for a long time, and now he's moved to comic book reviews. The Comic Guy is his channel, and he talks about old vintage comic books, new comic books, Marvel movies. He's doing different games on his show with a co-host of his, and they just go back and forth about some of the new movies that are coming out, like the Spider-Man movie. They kind of go over the trailers and what we're expecting. Back when he was in the watch world, we started talking over messaging, and now we're like great friends, you know.
They're on the phone with each other
we
a lot.
talk
We're
just
on the
about
phone.
daily.
We'll talk on speakerphone. He and his wife will be there. We'll be talking back and
Yeah.
forth. They're very interested about Disney and enjoy, you know, they don't go as much, but they do enjoy Disney. So they have a lot of questions about that and stuff. And he likes to know about our trips. So he'll call us during our trips and stuff like that to see what we're doing, kind of living vicariously through us.
Yeah.
So he'll be like, what's next? What's on the plan? You know?
So hey, if you like comic books or comic type movies, give the Comic Guy a follow, and it's entertaining. I'll sit there. I don't even collect comic books, but I'll sit there and I'll watch it because I learn a lot of stuff about the movies and the history of the characters and everything that I wouldn't have any idea about unless I watched them.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't say that's exactly our top 10, but that's a few more than 10.
Yeah.
But that is definitely a good list of content creators that we watch regularly and that have inspired us to even start doing YouTube and bringing you along with us. So if you have any suggestions for us on Disney content creators, or just a lifestyle creator that you really like, post it in the comments and let us know, and we'll be sure to check it out.
We're always looking for somebody else to watch, you know. Like I said, it's gotten to be just a routine for us to go home and not actually watch real TV, but watch YouTube instead.
Yeah.
Or just scroll around on TikTok and watch our little, you know, content creators there. Also, when we take our trips, we'll turn on the iPad and watch, you know, on our way and stuff like that. So we're always
On our
looking for
drive.
somebody.
So
But-
we are, when you're watching this, we are going to be 1 week away from our Disney trip. So stay tuned. There's a lot of content coming.
A lot.
A lot of fun that we are going to try to bring to you through the TV and phone screens. So
We're also going to take this list and we're going to try to mark off how many of these people that we can meet while we're there, because we know specific times they go to the park, so we're going to somewhat stalk them.
content creator bingo.
Yes. So we're going to find some specific ones, and I'm dying to meet WDW Kevin again when, you know, and just be like, hey, I know we met before, but we're even more obsessed with you now. So there's quite a few that I know will or should be there at some point. So we're hoping we'll see them. We'll check back in and let you guys know if we do, and of course try to take pictures with them or whatever. But yeah, we can post a list if you want us to, that has their names. We can, if you want to reach out by comment or whatever and ask, if you can't find a specific one, we can try to give you a link or something.
Yeah.
But
So
really fun.
I can't even say it enough. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for joining us on our videos and our adventures. I know we haven't posted many adventures yet, but that is coming, I promise. I know time is a very valuable thing because you don't get more of it. So we do appreciate you spending your time with us,
and you guys liking the videos, you know, sharing with people.
and
that
the comments.
helps us, you know. And,
Let us know where we need to grow.
yeah, and gives us a little.
And our camera overheated, so
Yeah.
I'm jumping over to the cell
Hey.
phone real quick for our outro. But yeah, thank you for joining us today. Don't forget to comment, like, share.
subscribe.
Oh, But yeah, just let us know what you think in the comments. We love you guys. See you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.